My initial thoughts after looking at that play, I did not see a Cowboys linebacker play that fast downhill all last year. Forget preseason, all last year. Let's get into 10 standouts from this Cowboys Raiders preseason game. We have a lot to talk about. And the only bad thing that I can really say is I just hated how late I had to stay up. Let's go. Let's go. What's going on, Cowboys fans? It's your boy, Foots the King. Listen, this video is brought to you guys by BetUs. All your betting needs, futures. We like how our Cowboys are looking so far. I like the way the offense is looking, and Dak isn't even in there. CeeDee Lamb isn't in there. You guys want to bet on futures. You guys want to bet on hockey. You guys want to bet on NBA. Anything, all your betting needs, BetUS can take care of you guys. Make sure you guys click the link in the bio. Make sure you guys click the link in the comments. BetUS is sponsoring this video. Thank you so much to our dynamic sponsors, BetUS. Now, we got to get to 10 standouts from this Cowboys-Raiders game. I got some notes written down. I'm going to have a blast doing film this week. I got some cool storylines to kind of build this week. But I'll say this, and I'll actually be on vacation, but I'll still be working because it never stops. And it doesn't stop because of you guys. I love it. Preseason, staying up till 2 in the morning, watching film. I've already rewatched the game. Once the All-22 drops, I'll have more stuff for you all. This isn't the video that's going to have all the bells and whistles. This is just me talking, giving my thoughts, kind of recapping the game. I got to say, there's a few players who didn't make this list, and I'll put the list on the screen in a second. There's a few players who did not make this list that I really liked, and one is 68 Huggins, who got kicked out of the camp. He was wrong for what he did, pushing the GA graduate assistant or the young guy who was helping the Rams out. He was just helping them out, and he pushed him down. But he was a really active player. I like Keemon Hall. He had the pick six. He didn't make this list. And so I like Julius Woods. Woods didn't make this list. So, there are some players that the Cowboys once again have hit on. I like Rodgers. Rodgers was active as a D tackle. He didn't make this list. There are some players that the Cowboys hit on that I said, wow. And I'll even take it a step further. Will McClay had a year off last year as far as his drafting ability, and he's second to none. And last year it wasn't a good class. We'll just be honest with it. Like when your best player and your most productive player is Hunter Lipke, because obviously Overshown didn't hit, and we're still kind of waiting on Mozzie to come around. But this year's class, you can already see it, man. And I can honestly say this is the Cowboys' way. Draft, develop, you're drafting helpers. You're getting helpers because you've already hit on the top half of your roster, so you're top heavy. But now the middle half of your roster, it really looks clean to me, and they've hit. This class looks like a hit again. It really, really does. So let's get into it. Number one, and we'll talk about the class as we go through the athletes that really did their thing. But number one to me was Trey Lance. Listen, if we're gonna give Trey Lance hell and it doesn't look clean, we need to show him love. The two drives before halftime, because there was a touchdown drive that was really good, and I'm going to do film on that. The touchdown drive was outstanding. The athletic ability, he just has more than Cooper Rush. If Dak Prescott goes down, I don't want to see Cooper Rush. Trey Lance is making his team. The athletic ability is real. I saw some of the arm talent, and I'm going to highlight some of his throws that I'm like, okay, it's starting to come around. He's starting to play more football. And what I liked about Lance was his command, his confidence. He just had a different swagger about himself today. But the drive right before Aubrey's kick, go back to that run that he had, and him being able to extend that play, have that run, and Aubrey kicks the 66-yarder. That's just Trey Lance being an athlete. Number two, for me on my ranking system, Marshawn Kneeland. What Marshawn Kneeland is doing, like he was giving Colton Miller the blues. His power is real. It's real. The speed to power. He's active in the run game. He's active in the pass rush game. And this is your third defensive end. But I think that he's going to start because of how you're going to use Micah. I don't think that you're just going to keep Micah at defensive end. I really like the way that Marshawn Kneeland played. Number three, Ryan Flournoy. I was watching Cropper, and I like Cropper, but put him in the receiver Hall of Fame, training camp Hall of Fame. Like he's one of those guys where at camp it looks good, but I just don't know if he will ever be an NFL receiver. Whether it's the size, whether it's the lights are too bright, the fumble on the punt return. I don't know. Just the feel. And then you watch Flournoy come in, and you're like, okay, NFL body. He's catching slant. He's running the double move. And again, this was against, and this is a note, the Raiders are in a quarterback battle. Gardner Minshew, God, that would be awful. Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell. But they also had their starting defensive end. They had their starting defense for a while. We'll get to some of the blocks that were made on Max Crosby with Guyton. But then they had their corners in the whole second quarter. So that was against the Flournoy cooked their starting corner. I think that was Jack Jones. And it's just like, I really like Flournoy. I like what I saw from him. Stock up for this guy. Not just the touchdown, but just big body, good hands, good speed, decent route running. That double move was good route running. So good for him. Cooper Beebe. He's for people like probably saying, Foots, you should have Guyton. No. Beebe, this is Beebe's job to lose. I can't wait to do film on him. That first run of the game, right up the A-gap, right, that one to Davis, right behind Cooper Beebe. That's on Cooper Beebe just being who he is. Then you watch, and listen, I like Brock Hoffman, but the offensive line just has more pop with Cooper Beebe at center. And no bad snaps. The guy's ready to go. He's going to make some mistakes, but let's roll. Tyler Guyton, another one. He's going to make some mistakes, but let's roll. You see him and Max Crosby going in at it. The guy, this is what you wanted. You wanted a tackle who embodies playing tackle for the Dallas Cowboys. And that's what I saw in Guyton. I think that this guy is his job. We already knew that. And now he's in there because Chuma's out. But he won't play next week. Cooper Beebe won't play next week. It's his job to lose. Deuce Vaughn. Like, he's not going to go out without a fight. He had that run where he pressed it play side and bounced it backside. I like Deuce Vaughn. I don't know if he makes the team. Might be a little too late. But for this game, Deuce Vaughn played really good football. He gets lost. He had a little more pop as well than all the other backs. But the politics of it, guys. Because I'm going to talk about another back where if it was me, I don't know if Zeke would even make this team. But the Cowboys are giving Zeke this treatment as though like he's made it and like this is 2016 after Zeke got drafted. So I don't know. This is just me personally, but we'll have to wait and see. Number 7, Y.A. Thomas. Again, had the pass breakup. He's active in the run game. This guy in this defense, gonna be hard to keep him off the field. I don't know what to say. I tweeted it, man. There goes 30 again, making plays. It's going to be hard to keep Y.A. Thomas off the field. I really like what I saw from him. Number 8, Andrew Booth. Like, yes, he got beat. He did get beat. But then I see him tackling and, like, tackling well. So, got to have a conversation with him. I don't know if he makes his team, but I say this. He was very active tonight, and I like what I saw from Andrew Booth. He wasn't lost in coverage. I really like what I saw from Andrew Booth. Wrapping it up here, number 9, Royce Freeman. I wrote down, I said, man, Royce Freeman is a tank. Like, the way he runs, the way it's downhill, and he just moves the pile. Like, will not be denied, leg drive, physical. The thing that was so interesting with Royce Freeman is the guy moves the pile. Like, watching this film, I said, okay, cool. Seeing it live, very physical runner. It's going to be interesting to see how Dallas and how Mike McCarthy gets things sorted out with this run game, because I think that you kind of have able bodies. And maybe, man, at this point in his career, Royce may give you a little bit more downhill with this new version of our offensive line. Maybe possibly more than Zeke. It's a conversation that needs to be had, but I like what I saw from Royce Freeman. The leg drive, the way he's hitting the hole, the pop. And, again, that was with the backup O-line. So, it'll be interesting when you get Tyler Smith out there, when you get Zach Martin out there. You have a big body coming downhill consistently over and over again with him, with Dowdle. And I just think that, like I said, with Cooper Beebe, he's locked that job up. So, and then number 10, man, Brandon Aubrey, who could very well be number 1. I think Aubrey is the ultimate cheat code. And the only reason why I put him at 10 because kickers get no love and they deserve to get love. So, like I said, he could be number 1. The dude kicked a 66-yarder in preseason. Like, what are we doing? It's flat out phenomenal. Watching this guy, he has swag. You know, he does this right before he kicks. I mean, the guy looks like he could be a shooting guard in the NBA. He has to be, 6'4", 6'5"? Anyway, this dude, man, I'm telling you, if Dallas gets these playoff woes in order and get into a big game, he's going to be the cheat code that could possibly win them a game. He is. The guy's a cheat code. So all phases of the game, special teams does matter. So I know, or I'm talking on both sides of the neck. I said, well, kicker, they don't get the love. But no, he deserves to get the love. And I remember, having certain kickers fall off the face of the earth, Vanderjack, other kickers that we've had. He seems like Mr. Steady Eddie. So, and it's just to think, this time last year, we didn't know who our kicker was going to be or what the deal was. And until now, front office, I know some of y'all hate him, but, I just feel good about this roster. So it's your boy Foots, man. Thank you all to our dynamic sponsors from BetUs. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Keep liking, sharing, and subscribing. Do me one huge favor. Click the like button. Just click it. Even if you should subscribe, but even if you don't subscribe, even if I get on your nerves, just click the like button. Much love to y'all. Peace.